I think I am what do they call it? I think they call it a flat earther. Anyway. Yeah. I'll be riding, say you'll never ever leave from beside me.
So, I've been doing some research, and I think that the Earth is flat.
You're joking.
No, I'm not joking.
What?
Being part of the flat army isn't that easy. It is difficult to convince people. Like my best friend doesn't believe that the Earth is flat.
Huh. I wonder why. Hey everyone, welcome back to Misinformation. I'm Nevaeh Westwoods.
And I'm Jordan Vallone.
Now, y'all know we live on a globe.
And that said globe, right here, right, is spherical in its shape.
The problem is, there's still hundreds of thousands of people around the world that believe Earth is flat, rebuffing all the science and evidence that proves otherwise.
There's no clear study indicating how many people are believers, but flat earthers will tell you without evidence there are millions more in the closet, including Hollywood A-listers and commercial airline pilots.
You know flat earthers, I guarantee it, but you don't know who they are because they're afraid of talking about it.
1, 2, 3, we're not crazy!
What is true is that online communities have hundreds and thousands of followers, and YouTube is inundated with flat earth content creators whose productions reach millions.
So we're here today to spin these theories around, starting with this clip of actress Millie Bobby Brown, who y'all might know from the hit series Stranger Things.
Anyway, guys, there are so many facts that it's flat. I mean, think about it. Okay, guys, you don't even know. You don't even know.
Did you guys hear her? She clearly said, and I'll quote, guys, there are so many facts that it's flat.
It sounds like she's believing in some Stranger Things.
Stop it. Get some help.
But in all seriousness, and with respect to Millie, there are no facts that say the Earth is flat. In fact, there are facts that explain the origins of this incorrect theory and facts that prove it false.
The earliest accounts of a flat earth are blamed on the combinations of the lack of science, ignorance, and religion. Fun fact, when Eratosthenes, a Greek polymath, determined the circumference of the planet in 240 BC, belief in a flat earth continued unabated.
Ptolemy, a Roman mathematician, mapped the globe and developed a system of longitude, latitude, and climate differences. His work was found popular by Muslim scholars. By the 11th century, it was then that Western scientists started accepting the fact that the Earth is a spherical globe.
So guys, since the 11th century, we've known that the Earth is round. So why do so many people still believe in a flat Earth?
So are you certain this is what the Earth looks like?
Pretty sure.
Some of the most common reasons are:
Number 1,
the general distrust of experts, especially scientists.
Some flat earthers actually believe astronauts are just actors, part of a huge conspiracy going back to those very first steps on the moon.
Number 2,
The feeling of community flat earthers gain from meeting people with similar beliefs.
When you're watching videos at home, it's just you and the screen. And it's lonely. I came here because I needed to see what flat earth people looked like. And I was not disappointed.
and number 3,
The compulsion to rebel against mainstream society.
How do you know that the Earth is flat?
Well, I've watched over 50 hours of video, and I did my own testing.
What sort of testing?
So you take a straight edge, and you go from one end, and you follow the the horizon of the ocean, and you go straight edge just to the other end, and it's flat.
Despite those beliefs, there are countless amounts of evidence that proves the Earth is round.
For example, boats and the horizon. They appear to disappear as they move further away from a standing figure because they are traveling along the curvature of the Earth. They're not falling off the Earth, rather they're making their rounds. Ships do not submerge and then re-emerge as they come into view, although if you've ever seen the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, that may suggest otherwise.
Speaking of methods of travel, let's talk about airplanes. What's up with airplane food, am I right? Anyway, if you've ever flown in an airplane, especially for long distance trips, you should know that for the most part, airplanes will fly in very straight lines, and shockingly, also never fall off the Earth. If that doesn't provide you with enough proof, they can circle the Earth without stopping. If the Earth was flat, this wouldn't be the case.
And now we've talked about boats and planes, so let's talk space travel. Humans have been to outer space. Space has been explored for 60 years. We have countless photographs of the Earth taken by orbiting satellites and eyewitness testimonies from astronauts hailing from dozens of different countries, space programs, and private organizations.
And enough about travel, there's just pure science. We know about changing constellations, we know about gravity, and we know about the phases of the moon. Each of these, in their own way, rebuffs flat earthers.
During a lunar eclipse, for example, the Earth passes between the sun and the moon, allowing the Earth to cast its shadow on the moon. That shadow is always, always, always a circle, no matter where you are on the planet, no matter the timing of the eclipse. The only way to cast a circular shadow is if the thing casting the shadow, in this case the Earth, is a globe. It's just a matter of geometry. So while you may want to join a bandwagon, a fandom, or a community of people, please know that there are a lot of options out there that are not the Flat Earth Society.
And the next time you hop on a boat, take a trip on a plane, or venture into outer space with Jeff Bezos, know that you're doing so because our Earth is round, not flat. It's just not flat. By claiming that the Earth is flat, people are really expressing a deep distrust of scientists and science itself. So if you find yourself talking to a flat earther, skip the evidence and arguments and ask yourself how you can build trust.
And hopefully you don't fall off the Earth anytime soon, and we get to see you next time on Misinformation.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.